Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek, and today I'm taking a look at a free game called Step. This is a game by TAC, and I will of course link in the description to where you can download this for yourself. But it's kind of an interesting one. I think, finish the game. It's kind of a little open-ended, and apparently there are two endings, but I'm not sure how you would go about getting the second ending. So basically what we're going to do here is we've got these four little guys who want us to get them each a treasure. So we're gonna get their little map, and these aren't gonna always go the way we think. Sometimes the game will kind of play tricks on us. So let's see if this works a little better this time. I haven't really totally figured out why it works sometimes and not others, but like, there you are. This time it worked, so we'll be able to get a treasure. So now we can go ahead and take this back to him. Woo! Alright, so we got the compass, which is freaking out right now, but now it's fixed, which is very, very helpful because it'll help us kind of make sure we're staying in about the right direction. There are weird little trickery things that go on, as you're seeing here. And like right now we're getting smaller and smaller. I have no idea why. It's kind of interesting. I did not see this actually in my first playthrough. Oh, and we're back. That was quite strange. Alright, so we got not you. You. And then everyone's gonna become a little crazy after we've gotten their whatever we're getting them. Each person has like a different thing that they want. It's certainly an interesting game. I think it's a very pretty game. You know, we've got like these, there's really only, what, two kind of colors here, sort of? Only a couple, really. It's mostly like a monochromatic kind of color palette based on like browns, I guess you could say, kind of like tannish colors, which I think is a really nice kind of interesting look to it. I think the music is really good as well. It kind of just sort of accentuates the whole feeling that you are kind of lost in a desert. Okay. No idea what that is. You know, because that is really what we are. Okay. Apparently I am going like the wrong way. Sometimes you do get like off track like that and things will just start appearing or disappearing kind of at random, which is certainly interesting. Okay, so we got two more of these things. Yeah, you know, the game kind of gives off this really kind of lonely vibe, I would say. And also kind of a vibe of just like being kind of lost. I don't know what that's about either, by the way. You know, like it really does, the whole thing just kind of like plays into this feeling that you are totally lost and things are not quite what they seem to be, which I think is a pretty interesting kind of viewpoint to give the game. And you know, we've got all these kind of strange things that will pop up in the desert like that. And oh yeah, this is another interesting one. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be able to do anything with this, but what happened before is yep, a second wall will start closing in and then it's going to like disappear, and then I kind of get sucked away from the wall, if you will. So yeah, more and more just kind of strange happenings going on. It's certainly an interesting game. I think it's pretty fun, and I would be, I don't know, I would maybe encourage you to like download it, check out maybe if you can find some weird secrets, because I can go after the 4 treasures and I know what that gets us, but there's certainly more to the game than meets the eye, and I guess I would be interested in kind of seeing what other stuff is actually here. Because there's certainly some secrets to be found that I have not discovered. And I'm not moving my mouse at all, by the way. If you're wondering why the compass is moving, my hand is actually totally off my mouse. It is just moving like that. So things do get quite strange, as I mentioned. Huh. No idea what that is. We've got the crazy... it looks like us, or another one of whatever we are. So clearly I need to go give this another shot here, because that time did not quite work out the way we wanted. Alright. See if we can do this a little better this time. You know, I think like basically what happens is that the desert is kind of split into regions, and if you are slightly off, you will end up in a different region, and each region kind of has different characteristics. So we might end up in the region that makes the weird little shape run by, or you know, the region that like spins our compass forever, things like that. Which I think is a really interesting way of doing it, because it means if you wanted, you could pretty much infinitely explore this, always kind of looking for more things. I think the ending that I'll be showing off is kind of the standard ending, but you'll see at the end we do get to see kind of the whole desert in a way, and I think that's supposed to give us some hints about kind of what more there could be. So now this fifth one shows up, and I will follow him out. But yeah, I really gotta say, like, this is a very beautiful game, both in aesthetics, tone for sure, and then also in music. I think the whole thing is just kind of a nice, really well put together little package, especially considering it's totally free. I think because it's on the itch.io page, I think that you can choose to donate, and I would certainly suggest doing that if you would feel like supporting this developer. But this is actually the ending. We will get to see kind of the fade out and get to see some of the puzzles we went through, things like that. But that is all there is for today. So I'm going to let this fade out a bit, but as always, feel free to comment if there's anything that you would like to comment on. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my content every single day. And, you know, please do consider clicking the like button if you like the video. It helps out a lot, and I certainly appreciate it. But with that, I thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time.